steals, loose balls, rebounds, and more across just how gameplay feels this year. Now, Stacks, I know we can't leave the community here with a broad theme and no details, so there are a couple things that we can say today, so listen closely. The first one, higher difficulties are going to play with green or miss jump shot timing. Now, when we say higher difficulties, that includes most competitive multiplayer modes that many of you all play. So in those
All right, my bad, Chad. I had to check on the kiddos. Here we go.
modes, you're not going to see early or late releases going in on those difficulties, which I think is a very welcome news to many of you. Second thing, the shot meters and the dunk meters are both going to show you your green windows in 2K26.
Curtis in the building.
Even as the year went on, I kept seeing that many 2K25 shot meters, especially slashers, gave that feedback a lot. So in 2K26, the meters are going to have the green windows again. One more thing here.
Hold on. Let me wind this back. I missed it.
In multiplayer, being that many win on those difficulties, what you're going to do.
I got to make sure I heard him clearly.
Rewarding skill-based gameplay. So, Evan, what does that mean? Rewarding skill-based.
All right, we're going to get right into it then. I hope everybody is paying attention because we are going to start off with a big topic and one that I know many in the community have shared a lot of thoughts on. It has been a very hot topic this year indeed. So today, what we want to share is that one of the dev team's themes was ensuring a skill-based gameplay experience where you feel more in control and you feel that what you're doing on the sticks, on the controller, is more reflected by what you're seeing on your screen. And that is an overall theme. So you're going to feel it across shot outcomes, blocks, steals, loose balls, rebounds, and more across just how gameplay feels this year. Now, Stacks, I know we can't leave the community here with a broad theme and no details, so there are a couple things that we can say today, so listen closely. The first one, higher difficulties are going to play with green or miss jump shot timing. Now, when we say higher difficulties, that includes most competitive multiplayer modes that many of you all play. So in those modes, you're not going to see early or late releases going in on those difficulties, which I think is a very welcome news to many of you. Second thing, the shot meters and the dunk meters are both going to show you your green windows in 2K26. That was a point of feedback that came up a lot, and even as the year went on, I kept seeing that many weren't getting used to the new 2K25 shot meters, especially slashers, gave that feedback a lot. So in 2K26, the meters are going to have the green windows again. One more thing here, layup timing is going to be permanently enabled in multiplayer modes. That means you're not going to be seeing real player percentage layups go over you anymore with someone that's just tapping a button.
Yeah, that shit was broken. That shit was terrible
in those modes. But those of you who are newer to the game, we do want to clarify that
I can say, bro, the layups in 2K25 was a fucking joke. Like 24 layups was terrible, but 25 just took the cake, bro. Like it's just like they just really, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It was terrible. It was terrible. So that's good to hear. It's not gonna be real player percentage and all this shit, bro. Because I mean, bro, it was bad. Like you smoking wide open layups.
You shouldn't think that you aren't going to be able to make a layup anymore, because this is not meant to make it really hard for you to make your open layups, but rather to separate the really good finishers from the weaker ones, and definitely to make sure that there's more skill involved. So those are the three things that we have to share for gameplay for now: green or miss shot timing, green windows on the shot meter and dunk meter, and layup timing being enabled. So hopefully those are all good news to you. I see the chat is happy, it seems. It seems like they are. And there is a lot more that we will be sharing later when we do our full gameplay breakdown. But for now, you'll have to be patient and the details will come here before you know it.
Yeah, and those all sound like things that, throughout the year the community was talking about and, changes that they wanted to see be made. So it's good that we're finally getting those things in 2K26. With that being said, just a reminder for you guys too, the full gameplay reveal will be the week of July 28th. All right, so keep that in mind. This was just a small sneak peek. The week of July 28th, more gameplay details will be out.
Exactly. Also, one last thing. By the way, Mike is not going to be answering questions today. I know you all love hearing from him, but he is a very, very busy guy right now. He and his whole team and the whole dev team are working on the game to be ready for you all. So we're going to wait until after the full reveal of these modes and gameplay to answer any questions. So Mike is not going to be answering questions today. Don't blame him. Let the man work. He is very busy right now. He and his entire team are working on finishing 2K26 for you all. With that said, what is next, Dax?
Yes, sir. Most anticipated, maybe not most anticipated, but highly anticipated. We're going to be talking a little bit about the My Player Builder. All right. I know a lot of people want to hear about that. And first, we got.
Damn, there's no real gameplay. So it's no real gameplay, bro. And this is what we got to stop accepting, bro. They want us to pre-order this game with no gameplay at all. Like, this game has regressed, bro. Like, their whole procedure with bringing a game out has regressed. Like, we went from having like a prelude and being able to play an early demo version of the game to like not having nothing at all. Like, it went from like, okay, we stop in the prelude, but then you can have gameplay trailers and stuff like that early. Now it's to the point to where we don't even have gameplay trailers, but they still want you to pre-order the game, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, they just skim up. It's been 2 weeks since they've been doing their reviews, and they still don't get no gameplay. No gameplay, bro. You just telling us like shit, like it's gonna be dynamic and this, that, and other, and you using all this word and verbiage, but like we don't have anything to pair it to. We don't have any video to recognize the words you're telling us. That shows the words you're telling us. We just gotta go by like trust. And this company has broken the trust of their fan base. It's crazy. They keep on going with the same tactic. And it work on some people. It work on a lot of people. And it's crazy.
Sites. I really wonder what that means, Evan. Break it down for us.
All right, let's explain this a little bit. So, obviously, one of the first things many of you do in 2K is you go into the builder and you experiment, right? That is such an important part of every 2K for you. And the dev team has taken time to add more previews and more quality of life improvements to that process. So there's going to be multiple things that we can talk about later, but one example that we can share today of what that might mean is a nice little addition that you can now preview the body types that you'll be able to unlock right from inside the builder. Because I've seen many people make a build, they say,
bro, preview the body types, bro. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna keep stopping it, bro. But like, okay, bro, this is some shit that should have been in the game in the first place. Like, I hate when they come out, bro. When they come out another year, like, they come out with the next game, and then they tell us stuff that, like, and we supposed to get excited about stuff that should already be there. We get excited about shit that should already be there, bro. Like, they don't make sense at all, bro. Like, this is not news. This is not news. This should be in the game anyway. Or maybe I'm just crazy, bro. This should be in the game anyway, bro. You should be able to see the body types. Like, any rewards that's gonna be a reward for you, you should be able to see it early on. Especially something so mediocre as a fucking body type, bro. Like, come on. Be fucking for real, bro. Like, this is crazy. I really ain't heard nothing yet, bro. I heard them say they're gonna fix layups. Why did we have to wait a whole game cycle for them to fix layups? Why are we waiting a whole game cycle to fix layups? Or give us a pure green window? Like why? All I'm hearing is that they're gonna fix 2K25. That's all I'm hearing.
save it, then they go and check the body types. And then if it doesn't have the ones they want, they back out, tweak it a little bit, check again, and repeat. That's kind of time consuming. So you will not have to do that anymore. You will be able to see the body types before you are done with your build. And that is just one example of some of the improvements to the builder, some of the quality of life upgrades that we're going to talk about more later in the summer.
Yes, sir.
It's not quality of life, bro.
Another one that I see here staying on the topic of the My Player Builder, is fresh playstyles year round. Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. Fresh playstyles.
Yeah, so of all the feedback this year, it has been consistent that many people in the community love Cap Breakers, right? In case you weren't locked into 2K25, you don't know what that is. What Cap Breakers do is they allow you to improve your build even after you finish making it. So you can make the attributes even better, and then that unlocks the badges and animations, and then your build continues to stay fresh. So today, we can confirm that Cap Breakers will be back in 2K26, and there will also be other new ways to improve your builds and earn those Cap Breakers that we're going to talk about soon. The other thing that I saw a lot of positive feedback on this year was the takeover system, where you have 5 levels that heat up automatically, you don't need to activate it manually, and then a takeover ability at level 5. That system at its core is back, but it is more in depth now. There are some new mechanics, and the progression is also streamlined. So unlocking takeovers and the pure amount of takeovers and special abilities or takeover abilities, that is not going to be as intimidating anymore in 2K26. So we're going to talk about takeover and Cap Breaker soon, but for now, they are back and they are much improved.
Okay, interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to hear more about those takeovers. But as we keep things moving, I think this right here was something, again, that the community will talk about throughout the life cycle of like any 2K game, and it's My Player Build Diversity. So yeah, what are we talking about there?
Yeah, so build diversity is really important, and the dev team has been working hard to ensure that whether you have a short build, a tall build, or somewhere in between, that there are ways that you can be effective on the court. So when we get to the full 2K26 builder reveal, or when some of our creators have their hands on the builder later in the summer, you will hopefully notice some of the changes that are striving to hit that goal of build diversity. But that is it for My Player for now. There are many more details that we just can't share today. I'm excited for what's coming up though.
That's it. No attribute points. They ain't telling us what we can, like, I mean, bro, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. What about like quality of life is adding some, like being able to reallocate your attribute points because the build isn't working out for you instead of having to create a whole nother build. That's quality of life, bro. Like revealing a body type or all the body type that's connected to your build. That's not quality of life.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bro, these dudes are paid to lie, bro. Look at the smirk on this dude's face, Evan. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I ain't no hating ass nigga, bro. But I really hate when I see this dude talk, bro. It's always a sneaky ass smirk. Because he know it's bullshit. He know everything he's saying is bullshit. He fucking know it, bro. And I got every right to shit on 2K, bro, because I've been playing 2K. I've been buying this game for years, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, dog, this is going to be another one of those years. This game, it ain't going to be much change. It ain't going to be much change because everything he just said, bro, is basically them fixing shit that shouldn't have never been in the other 2Ks. I should already be able to see my body types. I should already have a pure green window. I should already be able to make my fucking layups when I'm wide the fuck open. Like, bro, he ain't said nothing new. This is every year. And some dummy is going to pre-order this game. They're going to pre-order this shit, bro.
Yeah, man. I see this little sneak peek right here for me, just as someone that's a fan of the game, makes me really excited.
First 2K game.
I definitely want to hear the rest of it. But
25 is definitely
a reminder again for everybody in the chat. The
first
full My Player Builder
it's
reveal
terrible.
will be the week of August 4th. So put that on your calendar. If you're looking forward to that, the week of August 4th will be the full My Player Builder review. With that being said, next up is My Team. So all of My Team fans, lock in. And we starting out with Triple Threat Arc. What do we have going on there?
Well, Triple Threat Park is back. It has been a very fun first year in 2K25. And look, I know Park is not something many My Team players are used to, but as the year has gone on, I've seen a lot of streams where people are squatting up with some friends, and they're really having fun in the park. And even if you don't play My Team, let's say you're a My Career player, you spend all year running the same 4 or 5 builds, if you jump into Triple Threat Park right now, there
2K,
are so many
2K games I love are Borderlands and Bioshock.
and you only need one.
I get it, bro.
Playing
I
co-op,
get it.
And then it's basically like playing Park with NBA players. So I even saw someone last week. They've hit level 40 almost every season in my career, and they posted how they realized that they've also earned a ton of powerful My Team cards at the same time without even knowing it. So because of that, they were kind of able to jump into Park right away with some My Team friends. But anyways, that is enough about 2K25. That's just my view on Triple Threat Park, or 2K26, which is what you guys want to know about. When we do get to the full My Team reveal, there's a couple things you can look forward to us talking about. First, there is a new location for the Triple.
Bro, and I want to say this, bro. This company, bro, they try to fix the bare minimum that they can fix, bro. Like they don't want to really fix the game, bro. Like they fix the bare minimum, the very bare minimum. We changed the colors on the nameplates. Like what the fuck, bro? Like bro. They never fixed the main issues of the game. And he talk about quality of life, bro. This shit really like boiled my skin, bro. Because he talk about quality of life, and I ain't heard one fix they're gonna fix quality of life of the game. I haven't heard anything that's gonna evolve the game or advance the game. Bro, it's been like 5 years. It's been like at least 5 years, bro. They have not made any advancements in this game. It's been all like fixing the last game that came out. It's been all like, we're going to fix this from the last cycle with these reveals, like every time. And then sometimes they don't even fix it because like when the game come out, it's still broken. Like fucking post scores. Like that's quality of life. Like fix fucking post scores. Fix the matchmaking aspect of the game. Like, that's quality of life. And I get, bro, why people are like gamers, they talk shit about people who play sports games because we still buy this shit, bro. And we don't understand that there's other options. There's other games out there. There's other companies out there that actually care about their fan base. We don't realize. I mean, well, I do. I play other games, but I'm speaking in general. Like, we don't realize that, bro. I see people saying like gaming is dead. Like, and it's people that play 2K, Call of Duty, and fucking Madden that say gaming is dead. They don't realize that it's other games out here that's actually good. Let's get back into the video.
Threat Park. So the rooftop has been awesome, but we do have a different vibe this year to keep things fresh. There are also new ways to play with or against other people in the park. So you can squad up with your +1, play new formats that I'm not going to spoil today, but I will say I have seen them be requested often by the community. So little hint for you there. Lastly, in the park, there have been changes to rewarding with community feedback in mind so that you can earn even more rewards.
Let's skip my team, bro. I don't play my team.
But we're also going to share more on that in a couple weeks.
All right, perfect. Sounds great. Next up for my team, we also have King of the Court.
Your prediction yet, but at the same time, I can't see everything. So just wanted to make sure that you guys.
My career storyline? Is that what we get in here?
Yes, you are correct. So my career is a really important mode to us because so many of you love playing in your NBA careers. It makes sense, right? Who doesn't want to make themselves, put them on an NBA team? It's fun. So this year, the dev team has spent time building out a full prelude story that is called Out of Bounds. Title of it? Now, we're not going to spoil how the story goes, of course, but what we can say is that there are now more consequences to the story games and your choices. So, for example, if you've got a game and your goal is to outshine your opponent, but you fail, your agent might not be able to get you the best opportunities because you didn't pass those objectives. So it makes things more interesting. And personally, every year, I still start with my career for at least a few hours before I go into multiplayer in the city and all that. So I'm excited to play through this Out of Bounds storyline myself. Hope you guys are as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, where will you go in the NBA draft? It looked like the draft is back.
Well, ultimately, you want to get drafted to the NBA, right? I don't think that's a spoiler. I can say that. The draft is also an area of my career where I've seen brought up a lot in feedback because it seems like half the community wants to get drafted and half want to pick their team so that they can go to the Lakers and play with LeBron and Luka. Or if you're like Stacks, picking the Knicks, of course, playing with Brunson.
But they ain't said nothing.
But our dev team has done the best of both worlds in 2K26. So this year, you can be drafted based on your performance and how well you fit each team, or you
They
could
go
also bet on
dynamic
yourself.
banners.
You can
They
pick
love
a
some
team to
dynamic.
do a private workout for and try to convince them to draft you instead. So the decision is up to you whether you want to get drafted or pick your team. And I think it's a pretty.
We're gonna skip to the city, bro.
Many people in the chat have been asking us to get to this. Hurry up and hurry up. Well, we are going to talk about the city a little bit. And I did want to talk about it first a little bit in general, because in years past, we've heard the feedback about how intimidating the city was, right? We talked about this before, and 2K25 was a huge step to actioning on that feedback. I think I personally noticed it right away this past year, and I think much of the community did as well. Now, we want to get you on the court faster. So this year in 2K26, without showing you the city, because we can't do that just yet, how I would describe it is it's even more intimate, it's even more accessible, and you can get wherever you want to go really quickly to further build on that big shift last year. So if you've heard the words the city come up before and you thought
So we just gotta take your word for it. We have no visuals for nothing, bro. We gotta take your word again. Again? We've been doing this for years, bro. We've been taking your word for it. You have nothing to show. Man, they just talk, bro. Like they wait like a week before the game come out to actually show you stuff about the game. That's how you know it's bad. It's another year, bro. It's bad. Like if you proud of your project, you would show that shit, bro. You would show it being in development. Like they don't show nothing no more, bro. They don't show nothing until a week before the game come out. They want to get all the sales because they know this shit is ass. They know if they showed it, if they really reveal this game, the dummies might not even buy it. They might not even pre-order it. You get tricked into buying 2K every year. You buy it and then you're like, okay, I bought it. I might as well keep playing it. I wish I would knew it was like this before I bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
about that really big map with streets and turns everywhere. That is not how the city is now, and I think you're going to really like the one in 2K26. But what sneak peeks do we have for the community stacks? Because there's a very cool one here.
Yeah, so first up, it says there's even more ways to flex and show off in the city. Tell us what that means, Evan.
Right. So all of you in the community love to flex. When we get into August, something you can expect to hear about are multiple new ways of how we're putting a spotlight on players. And one that we thought we would be cool to talk about today, as an example, it's not too big of a spoiler, is our new mode leaderboards. So these rank players by the most wins in.
Man, I'm done with this video, bro. It's long. They still talking after this, bro. I mean, bro, it's nothing here. There's nothing here. Like, what's the point of this video? Let's get into some better shit, bro. We got better shit to do. Let's get into some better shit, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. They ain't said nothing the whole video. Oh shit, they got 30-minute demo of Wuchang on PlayStation. Okay, so yesterday they got a showcase, community showcase. Let's check out the showcase.
Greetings everyone and welcome to our community showcase for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. My name is Steven Dukowski, the community manager for Wuchang, and today we'll be exploring the heart of the game. Its features, combat, story, and everything you need to know ahead of the launch. We'll also spotlight some of the major recent events that featured Wuchang. Now let's kick things off with a message from Xia Su Yuan, the game director of Wuchang at Lindsay Games.
感谢全球所有玩家和粉丝们一直以来的支持。多年来，大家的反馈与鼓励帮助我们不断地打磨和完善明末运营。
Hold on, shit. I should be tripping out. All right, here we go.
Greetings everyone and welcome to our community showcase for Wuchang Fallen Feathers. My name is Steven Dukowski, the community manager for Wuchang, and today we'll be exploring the heart of the game. Its features, combat, story, and everything you need to know ahead of the launch. We'll also spotlight some of the major recent events that featured Wuchang. Now let's kick things off with a message from Xia Su Yuan, the game director of Wuchang at Lindsay Games.
感谢全球所有玩家和粉丝们一直以来的支持。多年来，大家的反馈与鼓励，帮助我们不断地打磨和完善明末院区之语。你们的热情、期待和高标准，一直推动着我们前进。我们努力为大家打造了一个丰富而沉浸的世界，具有挑战性的战斗体验，以及富有深意的故事情节。我们将怀着激动的心，和大家一起踏上明末院区之语的旅程，并期待着与你们在7月24日一起同行。
Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed.
I can definitely say, bro, before we get into this video, this game, like, I ain't gonna lie, like Black Myth Wuchang has changed the landscape of video games, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, we got more games like this coming out, bro. Souls-like action RPG games. This game right here is faster than Souls. No, we had First Berserker come out. We had Wuchang. Like, bro, and then the prices of the games are like crazy. Like, they're like, it's a $59 game. I mean, was $49, $49 game. Then for the deluxe, it's like $59. Then you got like Ghost of Tsushima coming out. It's gonna be $70. It's gonna be $70, bro. Like this game right here is gonna be one of the games that kill gaming, and I mean not in a bad way, but I mean in a good way. It's gonna kill what we know gaming to be today. It's gonna change the whole landscape of gaming, and I really feel like it's not just this game. It's like a plethora of different games like this that's gonna come out and it's just gonna like demolish what we think gaming is right now. And that's a good thing, bro, because we got to get back to pleasing the fans. Like, we got to get back to the gaming community, like pleasing the gaming community. And I feel like a lot of AAA companies, they don't do that now. It's not about the consumers. It's all about making money. And we seeing it go. We seeing things reverse. This game, I think it's gonna be a hit. I hope it's a hit. I hope it's a hit. I'm excited to play it. I'm ready to play it. This is day one play.
Developed in China by Lindsay Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
It's so beautiful.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
This game is gorgeous, bro.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
So you get 4 new costumes with the deluxe version. Oh, you get weapons too. So hold on, it's the base game weapons. So you get the dragon coil, land spear, eternal sovereign dual blade, and moonlight dragon sword. Witch gaze sword, witch gaze sword, watcher's gaze sword. And then you get a skill point. This is when you pre-order. This is when you pre-order a video game, bro. We got gameplay that spans back over months. Look at all the shit you get for pre-ordering and getting the deluxe version. You get 4 outfits, you get all these weapons, you even get a skill point. This is when you pre-order a game. And it's definitely a pre-order for me. Day one play.
Wuchang Fallen Feathers was featured at Summer Game Fest, where it shared the spotlight with some of the biggest titles in gaming. From Jeff Keighley's showcase to packed booths in China and Los Angeles, the response to Wuchang has been phenomenal. Players, media, and creators lined up to go hands-on and walked away excited from their experience. Now that you've seen the excitement, let's take a closer look at the game itself.
Bro, beautiful game, bro. Beautiful game.
Set in the tumultuous land of Shu during the late Ming Dynasty, prepare for warring factions and a mysterious illness spawning monstrous creatures. You play as Bai Wuchang, a skilled pirate warrior struck by amnesia and battling the horrific feathering disease. This affliction grants her immense power.
They say Bai Wuchang?
Transforms her.
They say Bai Wuchang or Vai Wuchang?
A skilled pirate warrior and a mysterious illness spawning monstrous creatures. You play as Bai Wuchang, a skilled pirate warrior struck by amnesia and battling the horrific feathering disease. This affliction grants her immense power, but slowly transforms her into a monstrous creature. Her journey spans diverse and dangerous biomes, from snow-covered temples and ancient villages to twisted jungles and desolate graveyards. Each crafted...
Why is she so sexy, bro? Like, look how she run across the bridge. She dragging a wagon.
Into a monstrous creature. Her journey spans diverse.
She dragging a wagon, y'all. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this.
From snow-covered temples and ancient villages to twisted jungles and desolate graveyards, each crafted with a distinct lore and haunting detail. This is a world as deadly as it is beautiful. Combat in Wuchang revolves around precision, choice, and skyborne might. You'll have access to 5 weapon types and more than 25 unique weapons, each with its own strengths, animations, and tactical uses. For example, axes offer blocking power, long swords allow for parries, and dual blades emphasize agility. As you gain Red Mercury, the experience system in Wuchang, you'll unlock specific abilities tied to each weapon. You can carry 2 weapons at a time, so always choose a loadout that prepares you for the dangers you foresee. Armor is fully customizable by individual pieces, letting players mix and match sets to balance aesthetics, stamina, and resistances. Always stay mindful of the type of damage enemies deal, so you can equip armor that offers proper protection. For example, if a challenging boss hits you with slash damage, make sure you equip high slash defense. Choosing the right armor is essential, and knowing whether to go light for speed or heavy for defense can decide the outcome of every boss fight. Skyborne Might, the game's unique combat resource gained throughout each fight, is built by executing time dodges.
Can I stop it and say, bro, this game in genre is winning, bro. This game in genre is winning, bro. Hey, this is the peak of Souls like genre, bro. Like, real talk. I'm not lying to you, bro. Like, it's so many amazing games within the genre. And that's what baffles me when people say dead gaming is dead. It's definitely not dead. It's definitely not dead, bro. We got new games releasing almost every fucking day. Like, we got new games releasing almost every fucking day, bro. If you just go on Steam. This is peak of this genre.
Parries and attacks. As it fills, you can unleash high impact magic or execute specialized abilities. Spells are earned by defeating powerful enemies or discovering them throughout the world, rewarding both skill and exploration. As you experiment, you'll discover which weapons, spells, and abilities align best with Skyborn might. Progression in Wuchang is built around the Impetus Repository, the game's skill tree. As you earn Red Mercury, you'll shape Wuchang's stats, boosting vitality, strength, stamina, and more. Some nodes grant major bonuses like +5 to a single stat, letting you power quickly towards specific builds. You'll find upgrade-restricted items while exploring, including those needed to improve your healing. Each weapon also unlocks a dedicated skill tree branch of abilities and upgrades as you master it. And best of all, you can fully respec your build throughout the game, letting you switch styles and prepare for new encounters or difficult bosses. Whether you want to focus on pure strength or shift towards magic and parries, the system gives you the freedom to experiment and evolve. We know many of you are preparing to play on PC, so here's a quick look at the game's minimum and recommended system requirements. Check the graphic on screen.
Okay, we crushing this. We crushing it, bro. We crushing it.
To see the requirements for running Wuchang smoothly on your setup. The emotional weight of Wuchang isn't just carried by its story and combat, it's also expressed through its original soundtrack. The official soundtrack features original tracks that underscore the world's intensity and atmosphere.
Okay.
Available as a PC DLC, the soundtrack will also be released on major streaming platforms during launch week.
Damn, bro, that look real. Hold on, bro. Look at the detail, bro. Let's go back to that tattoo. Is that a tattoo? Bro, look at the amount of details. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. And to charge only what, $49 for the base game, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is great. This company won my respect. They won my respect, bro. Oh, you get, hold on, you get pre-order rewards too? Oh, this is just for pre-ordering. You get these two costumes for pre-ordering. Million War Club X. Listening Red Mercury skill upgrade item. Okay, so you do get things for pre-ordering too. Oh, that's nice. Hype.
Pre-order Wuchang Fallen Feathers today to receive the White Spectre and Night Spectre in costume sets, the Vermilion War Club, and the glistening red Mercury skill upgrade item to give your stats an early boost. You can also upgrade your Wuchang experience to the Deluxe Edition. It includes the Soul Ritual Robe, Tiger of Fortune, Overlord's Regalia, and Draconic Resurgence outfits, as well as the Dragon Coil Lance, Eternal Sovereignty, Moonlight Dragon, and Watcher's Gaze weapons. Plus, the Blood of Changhong, a powerful skill upgrade item for even greater stat boosts. Thank you for joining us for this community showcase. Wuchang Fallen Feathers launches on July 24th, and we're honored to share this journey with you. Follow our social channels, chat live with our community on Discord, and get ready for the launch. We'll see you soon in the land of Shu. Later, gamers.
Okay, that's nice. Nice. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I've seen people comparing this game to Stellar Blade, and I like Stellar Blade, bro. I like it, bro. It's a decent game. It's not the best game to me, but it's a decent game. But what I can definitely say, this game give me a whole different vibe and feeling than Stellar Blade. The only thing you can say is that like they got a female protagonist that's like you know, she's not really very sexualized, but a beautiful by society standards, like a beautiful female protagonist. That's all I can say, bro. But with this game, I can definitely say like the female protagonist, when it comes down to like those games that comes out as that's not American, they feel more organic. They feel more organic, bro. Like this female protagonist in this game feel more organic than like Ghost of Tsushima, not Ghost of Tsushima, but Ghost of Yote. Like the Ghost of Yote feel like it's pushed on us by an agenda. So I understand the hate that it's getting. Even though I'm gonna still play that game, I'm still gonna play it. I'm a Ghost fan. I love Ghost. One of my favorite games of all time. But I can definitely say that female protagonist in that game feels like it's being forced on us versus this game. I did see that there was 30-minute gameplay on this game. So let's go
Greetings,
back.
everyone, and welcome.
And it was just released like 3 hours ago. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back, chat. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, man. Here we go.
Set in the tumultuous land of Shu during the late Ming Dynasty, prepare for warring factions and a mysterious illness spawning monstrous creatures. You play as Bai Wuchang, a skilled pirate warrior struck by amnesia and battling the horrific feathering disease. This affliction grants her immense power, but slowly transforms her into a monstrous creature. Her journey spans diverse and dangerous biomes, from snow-covered temples and ancient villages to twisted jungles and desolate graveyards, each crafted with a distinct lore and haunting detail. This is a world as deadly as it is beautiful.
It's on this 4K DLSS4. It's PC gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like the damage that she doing, bro. If you ever play First Berserker Kazan, it looks like about the same damage as you do like in that game towards like enemies, or not enemies, but bosses. Because it's like she's not doing a whole bunch of damage, but she is doing like chip damage. Versus like Elden Ring, where you doing like chunks of damage. Because I know when I played through Elden Ring, I did like chunks of damage to my bosses. Later on in the game, like mid game. So it's like it might be one of those games. But what I can say, bro, I do like that the fact that and I love From Software. I love From Software. I love what they do. I love their designs and shit like that, bro. And I like the way they have taken gaming too. But I do appreciate like third party companies or not third party companies, but like companies coming out that's making like Souls-like games as well, but they doing it fast paced. We got faster paced fights and battles, because I always loved it about action games when I was growing up. I liked the fast paced stuff, and I do like that we got Souls like, but we got a Souls game but fast paced. So that to me that's like a plus, and I like that like Black Wukong. This game also well, we had Neo is fast paced. And also like First Berserker. I love the fast paced combat in the game.
smithies they are. Scissors they'll make, a tool for us to help us escape.
Okay, we saw all this already. I'm pretty sure we saw this. Yeah.
My sister, is it you?
Yeah, bro, amazing looking game, bro. I don't want to spoil it too much for me. I like to be surprised when I play these games. So I don't want to spoil it too much for me. Let's check out Ghost. Cause Ghost did a trailer or reveal. I didn't watch it. It was 6 days ago. They had State of Play.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the south, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest. It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Beautiful game, bro. But it's expected, though.
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei 6 is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or do you ask about the Kitsune?
So you can interrogate your enemies, bro. That's interesting. It kind of remind me of Shadows of Mordor, bro. Or was it Shadows of War? But those games was great games too, bro. Like, cause it's like the enemies was smart as shit. They remembered you when you came back, or they came back and caught up with you. Like, they remembered you, bro, and like y'all was like arch rivals.
To an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the Onryo grows. It's her. Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
You know what, bro? Might be game of the year, bro. Hey. They talk about female protagonists. A lot of people mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, bro. This is probably gonna be the game of the year. And then I see people like complaining, saying like, "Hey, Assassin's Creed Shadow." I see reminiscences of Assassin's Creed Shadow, bro. Let's not act like Ghost of Tsushima wasn't first, and let's not act like Ubisoft don't steal. Let's not act like Ubisoft don't steal ideas, bro. It's not an original company. They not original, bro. And Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft has been dead, bro. I stopped playing that shit a long time ago. So let's not act like Ghost ain't first, and let's not act like they not trying to make a samurai game, because they know this game was coming out and they know they wanted to compete. So please don't compare Ghost of Yotei with Assassin's Creed Shadow. It is not the same thing. It is not original on Ubisoft's behalf. It's not original, bro.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
I always loved it. always loved it, bro, in Ghost.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei.
Oh, this game is so sexy.
Going to rush you through.
Oh my god.
You can choose
oh
what
my
motivates
god.
you most.
Look at the visuals, bro.
But
let's look at the visuals. Look at the details. Oh my god.
I think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
Wow.
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Mastering the blade.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's...
And I can say this, bro. I can say this. All right. So, what we wanted, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say this. Would we have wanted a Ghost of Tsushima 2 with Jin in the game? Of course. Like, I'm pretty sure like a lot of fucking Ghost of Tsushima like fans would want a Ghost of Tsushima 2. Just because we got this game doesn't mean we can't have a Ghost of Tsushima 2 one day. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't really get the hate. I don't really get the hate for this game because it's got a female protagonist in it. So if you were to swap out like this female protagonist with a male, like, would it be different? Would it be different? I don't get it, bro. I'm a black man. I'm a black man. I play a lot of games that don't have black men in it. I play a lot of games that don't have black people in it. Like we're not in games like that. But do I not enjoy the games? I still enjoy the games. I still enjoy the games. So like all the hate I see about like the woke community and all this stuff like that, I understand the agendas being pushed. But two things can be very, very true at the same time. They are pushing the agenda, but when it comes down to like video game like this, bro, like I don't feel like there's an issue with it being a female protagonist. Like when we've had so many male protagonists in video games, it's not going to make the game not good. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not going to make the game not be good. I feel like the game is still going to be good. Do I feel like you should be able to choose? Yeah, in some games. In some games, I feel like you should be able to choose whether you're going to be a male or a female. But just let's not forget about how many games that we have to, like, we're stuck into playing with one race or one gender, and it's the male. You know, so like I really don't understand like what some people think when they criticize games like this. I really don't understand the thought process, because like I said, I'm a black man, and there's barely any black men in video games that's main characters. But I don't go around complaining about it. You know, so I mean, it's like superheroes, bro. Superheroes are mostly white people on the big screen. We got Black Panther, and then now you start seeing a trickle effect. But like, I mean, that's what it's being though. Like that's what it's being. So I don't understand like when you're not featured in the game for one time, and then like it's just all of a sudden like, oh, everything is woke. Like no, it feels like it's getting more balanced. In my opinion, it feels like it's becoming more balanced.
Up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Plant Saito banners.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field. Searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil. The soldiers need it more to free you.
Free us? Inokichi steals our crops, while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No. She's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision.
Hold on, where did spear come from? Where did spear come from?
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can
lose her weapon. She can drop the weapon. I like I see where the spear came from. Oh, she pulled it out.
Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision.
I don't think I like how the spear just pop up out of nowhere. Maybe it could have been on her back.
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Oh wow, that's neat.
You're dead.
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge odachi blade is best.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Wow.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
They got a gun.
Bounty hunter! A ghost!
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more!
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Oh wow, that's crazy. We got a companion.
Atsu can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey friend, share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you.
In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time,
this is more appealing.
Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell.
Nice.
Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want. The score of Ghost of Yote is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
で、こうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yote and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo.
Thumbnails coming.
We want playing through Ghost of Yote to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ 生きてたか狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思ったまた会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。アツだ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Okay, we got Kurosawa Mode coming back. I mean, I knew that was coming back. It's not a surprise. Even though I feel like it take away a lot of details in the game, like I didn't like it in Ghost.
For Ghosts of Yote, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
I like the addition for people who want it, but like to me, it take me out the game. Give me the dramatic sounds, bro. Like give me the dramatic music and all that. Like make me feel like I'm immersed.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
Really? Yeah, no. It's not that serious. Yeah, I was trying to sneak some shit in, bro. Some sales in.
Atsu's hunt for the Yotei 6. Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yotei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
There we go, man. Ghost of Yotei. Definitely a must cop. October the 2nd. Gonna be a play, bro. Gonna be a first day play for me. I don't know about everybody else, bro, but hey, it is what it is, bro. But I'm gonna end the stream here, bro. I just want to say thanks for everybody who came out. You know what I'm saying? And viewed the stream. I would probably be back live later. I don't know. Probably playing something. But other than that, bro, if you like stream, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you on the next one. And we out.